Test.
Test.
All right. Yep. It's going. Rolling. Welcome back to the Chick and the Dog podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother, Micah. We're talking about anything and everything in pop culture and movies. And today, special guester, reoccurring guest, the only recurring guest, the only guest, our number one fan, Jackson. What's up?
I don't know where he's at on yours.
Yeah, he's up. He's right here for me.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm in the top left.
Is he over here for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct, Micah.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy up there. But
I'm on your right, Rye. Right? Because Micah's pointing to
this. Are you there?
No, other way. You're other. Yeah, I'm up though. Yeah.
This. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
On mine, he's up there, right up there, and you're down there.
You're up here. You're in my top right, which is.
And the Jackson's up there.
I have Micah here and Rye here.
That's funny.
Cool.
Actually, Brighton is going to be on in 2 weeks, Micah.
Okay.
So.
That works.
After Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving. Anyway, how is everyone doing?
Good.
Great.
Should
we have a community podcast at some point? Just everyone, as many people as possible.
That'd be sick. Actually,
that would be sick.
Get a bunch of people on here and we just facilitate a conversation. Everyone, a draft, bro.
Just a draft
of something.
Just an episode of like a really big draft.
So many things will get stolen.
Oh my gosh. What if we planned it weeks in advance, obviously?
This would be like a fantasy football drafts thing. You got like a whole queue list going.
But you do fictional characters because there's a ton of them.
That would be pretty wild.
You do a bunch of characters, everyone sits down, records, and it's just a draft. That'd be a great side YouTube video.
Great.
That would be.
I'm gonna write this down. YouTube video. It's also a great way to promote the YouTube. Because it's like, hey, this isn't on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Go watch it on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
What'd you guys do this week?
I went on a field trip about rocks.
Let's hear about it.
That rocks.
So I gotta wake up at 8 in the morning, get ready, walk to the North Plaza, which is 10-minute walk in 30-degree weather, freezing cold, and then hopped on a bus, drove around St. George for 6 hours looking and talking about rocks.
You just drove around St. George?
Yeah, that area.
Jeez.
Washington County would be probably more accurate.
Oh. Wow.
It was mostly St. George. It was literally pretty much all St. George.
St. George? Yeah. Is St. George not very big, isn't it?
No. Washington County is much
That's why I say.
There's stuff next to it. So you got St. George, and then you go northeast, and then you hit Hurricane, and then Laburcan.
Yeah. We went to Hurricane for one thing, and then we turned right back around back into St. George. It was pretty awful.
That's tough.
That is pretty bad. You just looked at rocks?
Yep. Had to fill out a whole packet.
That's not surprising.
That was so much fun. But most classes, they have to do a essay afterwards about the field trip. Our professor doesn't want to grade that, so we don't have to do it.
That's nice.
So, yeah, that's the only positive.
Yeah, we went up. I did at Multnomah, and we drove. It was it was boring because it's geology, but
yeah,
we went up and down the gorge though. So and we went to viewpoints because the rocks and this flood and so it was a lot cooler than probably yours was.
Yeah, probably.
Oh look, a rock.
We went to the dinosaur museum.
Probably the best part of the day.
It was it's the worst museum I think I've ever been to. And I just don't think dinosaurs are real.
What?
Yeah.
Is this your tangent?
This is
dude?
the controversial tangent.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really just don't.
Why?
When when in the Bible would they have occurred,
That's a great question.
right?
Yeah.
Because if 2 of every animal made it onto Noah's Ark,
Yeah.
where would they have been?
I don't remember how. I haven't. Granted, I haven't studied this like thoroughly.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, there are.
Here's the thing though, wasn't I mean, there's no time frame for creation
That's the thing.
for how long the 7 days were.
Yeah, there's things like that, like time and how long things lasted.
So like,
Yeah.
you know, the time from creation
Do I have a
to
book?
humans, we have no idea.
Do I have a
But
book?
like they're
No.
like scientists claim that like they died because of a meteor or they died because of the ice age. Like when I feel like that wouldn't have happened in those 7 days or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't.
or I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like you could dispute like our science of it, I guess per se, that it's not like to the scale that it was,
Well, like,
or it's
because
not as drastically different as creatures are today, but it was different enough that they would still be, because research on dinosaurs has changed so much or whatever. Like, have you seen the new stuff about them basically not being like everyone thinks of them as lizardy, like skinny, like
yeah,
all skin and stuff, scales, but most of them were feathered. Like that's been the new discovery is that most of them were like feathered animals.
Their new
yeah.
discovery in the next 10 years is going to be that they weren't even real.
Well,
Well,
okay.
that's
Here's the thing.
possible
Here's
that
the
they
thing.
weren't that different.
They were definitely real. Like
Yeah, like these
some
things existed.
things existed because the Bible doesn't speak to like it. I mean, it talks about giant creatures and literally monsters, like things
Monsters.
that could be categorized as dinosaurs. Like those are things that were talked about, like huge things. Like a I don't want to spoil my list, so I'm not gonna say them. But
Yeah.
and like the whole debate also is like how old is the Earth? Like that's like a thing people debate. Is it a young Earth? Is it
Yeah.
2,000 years ago? Is it like or 2,500 give or take whatever? Or is it millions of years? Because carbon dating says, oh, these bones, these fossils are hundreds of millions of years old. Like it doesn't matter for living as a Christian, like it doesn't matter at all. But like
Yeah.
that's like how long ago was it? How long were just animals on Earth before people were made? Yeah, it's just like there's articles.
You just literally can't live under the assumption that the time frame that God lives under a time frame of humans, like
Yeah,
that
because
he lives under the
he's
same
literally like outside of time.
confinement as
Yeah.
as like our 7 day period. So it's 7 24-hour periods is how long it took him to create everything.
Yeah.
Like I really doubt that. Honestly, I feel like that could be any amount of time. It could be instant or it
Yeah,
could be
like
forever. It doesn't like there's no way to tell.
there's books read about it. There's a guy, his name's Michael Heiser. He's like one of the smartest dudes when it comes to like the supernatural and like the weird stuff of the Bible. And he has a
Yeah.
book. He has a book. I don't remember what it's called, but he has a chapter on it called Jurassic Bible or something like that. And he talks about dinosaurs. And I wish I had it. And like I have the book. It's just at my other office. But I think they're definitely real. Like something was real. Whether they're a Tyrannosaurus, like if whether they look like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I don't know if that's true. But
Yeah.
I just think it's completely subjective because they've already been wrong about so much with dinosaurs. I just don't think that like when we hear dinosaur, we think something, but it really doesn't have to be confined to just what we visualize. Like the bones obviously made up something from that long ago, and regardless of what they looked like, if we want to call them dinosaurs, they're dinosaurs.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. I yeah. I don't know.
So like I agree, the way that we view dinosaurs could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
That's 100% like a possibility.
Because like we don't like a T-Rex skeleton that you see in Night at the Museum or like
Yeah,
the
that's not real.
we don't. They just fill in bones. They found certain
Yeah,
bones, but they never found all
and
the
then they
bones.
they just fill them in.
So
they
like
just decided.
to say they're dinosaurs, like you can, or to say that they're just gigantic creatures that evolved over time. That's not hard to assume.
Or died
That's what
off.
that is why, like, that's the thing that I am most excited about dying. Like, being able to see,
To
like,
know.
yeah, like, to actually know. And that's why I'm most excited about, that's what I'm looking forward to when I die.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't know. It is weird. Like
imagine going up to heaven, just dapping up God and be like, yo, what's up? And then he just rides off on a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like,
hey,
I have another tangent that you guys, when you brought up dying and going to heaven, that just like popped in my head, and I was just thinking about it. Is like what I want to know is how many times I was like 1 or 2 decisions or moments away from dying.
that's a good question.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
potentially,
like
every single time you drive.
probably.
I feel like probably.
Yeah,
I've definitely had times where I actually almost died.
yeah. Obviously, you have like times that you're like,
I could have died there.
Obviously, but you're like, maybe you decided not to go somewhere randomly, and then where you would have been if you had gone, somebody got in a fatal car accident or something.
Yeah.
The thing that bothers me about thinking about dying and like all this type of stuff is how the Bible describes heaven versus how we think heaven will be like, right?
Yeah.
So what's frustrating for me is like we now will be like, "Hey Jesus, tell me everything," versus like the Bible describes it as we are just like in awe and just could care less about anything else other than God there. So that's why I'm like I don't know what it'll be like. Like nobody knows.
Yeah.
I would 100% doubt it's like conversation. That's the thing. If I bet, if anything, it's and like a rush of like knowledge.
Well, we still won't know everything though. That's the thing. We won't be
but like about
omniscient.
certain thing. I feel like you're not like having a conversation though.
I don't know. I mean, we're really talking about something we have no clue. Which I mean, it's fun to talk about. I just don't. I would love to be able to like sit down in a classroom with Jesus and he'll be like, "All right, lesson 1, dinosaurs. Lesson 2, I don't know, like
Yeah.
your worst decisions. How close were you to becoming a millionaire? Not that we would care about those things but
yeah, you obviously don't.
You don't, but it's also like
overwhelmed with like contentment, I guess.
Like how close were you to making like if you would have bought this lottery ticket?
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's too many things. But I think dinosaurs are real to some extent.
Yeah, I mean, I've already said what I think. I just think it's completely subjective. I don't think it's an objective topic.
Okay, this could go on forever, so I'm gonna keep it short. Well, do you think there's other human beings in the world, like the cosmos somewhere?
I want to, because I'd just be sick, but there's definitely not. I want to say definitely, because obviously I don't know, but I feel like there's not.
I don't think there's it. The way that we define like human being obviously is in the image of God. I don't think there's another creature or being that's made in the image of God.
Yeah.
But I think so.
Yeah, it's like God is big, bro.
I can stay under that like frame and be like, yeah, there's not other humans.
Yeah.
Maybe he made other sentient beings though.
Yeah, because I mean the thing is like God is big. Like what we think of big, he's
10 times bigger.
A million, like gajillion times bigger.
Well, he's unfathomable.
Yeah,
everything about him is unfathomable.
What's the word? There's a word. It's one of his attributes is his incommunicability or something like that. It's like we can't fathom understanding him basically. But Yeah, I don't
I mean,
like.
he's essentially a presence. He's
He's
omnipotent.
omnipresent. He's
Yeah.
omnipotent. He's omniscient. He's all those things. What's cool?
Omnivore.
Where's I need a pen? I forgot I was gonna do this. I need a pen. I was gonna write down plots where I could go back and post a video. I'll just type it, I guess.
Just put it into a notepad on your computer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh.
That's so funny. Omnivore.
Timestamps. Oh my gosh, that's too perfect. Around 14 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh, that. I was about to say something extremely serious too, which is
we were getting so profound, and then
well, because I was about to say
omnivore.
Because like when people, I don't what it's a huge point to make, and Ken and from some of you has made it a lot when preaching. He always says the God who breathes out stars in his spare time wants to have a personal relationship with you, which is like really big God wants to be really close to you, and then Jackson just omnivore.
What?
Oh, that's good. Oh
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I DoorDash today again.
Yeah, we had to finish what we were doing. Jackson's the only one who said what he's doing.
Yeah. What did I do this week? So I DoorDash today, made $61 in 3 hours. So
Wow.
that was nice. I got this. Oh.
Oop.
Marvel Advent Calendar. And like every day, they're like little 2-inch Funko figures.
Fire.
And I didn't know I was getting it. Jenna surprised me actually with it.
That's sick.
And she's only bought me one Funko thing since I've got Funko things. So I got that, and then I told Micah this. But so yesterday, Jackson, I was texting my buddy, went to college with him, because his favorite rom com is 10 Things I Hate About You. And I was like, "Yo, I just watched this movie." He's like, "Dude, I love it," And I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because I was just sitting on my computer about to play Fortnite. And this was like 2 days ago, and he was like, "Oh, I'm playing MW2." And I was like, "Dope. I wish." Obviously, I don't have.
Oh, he does know about this stuff.
Oh, you told him? Yeah. I literally just was like, "I wish," like whatever. He goes, "Would you play it?" And I was like, yeah." And he's like, "Okay, check your Venmo." And he Venmoed me $70 and he's like, "Buy it."
You're lucky, bro. I wish so much, bro.
I was like,
so lucky.
"What?" So,
That's crazy.
Warzone and DMZ's real cool, but
Warzone's fun.
I still wish.
I'd play Warzone tonight.
Well, I think we're going to play Warzone tonight.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd play Warzone. It was fun playing yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I was just like in shock, and so last night I played multiplayer and Warzone for like 4 hours. It was fun.
You gonna play the campaign?
Probably. I'd have to take.
It's amazing.
I've heard that it's not related at all to number one.
It's probably different.
To Modern Warfare 1?
Yeah.
The original Modern Warfare?
Or the original.
Well,
yeah.
The different story than Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Like it's complete. It'd be boring if they remade the same campaign.
Yeah, you would know what to do.
Yeah, so it has a different plotline, but it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
And there's supposed to be like some missions that are like really intense.
Oh wow.
So
You know what else is
they're like
intense?
really fun. Shut up, camping's intense. I know.
Gosh. Oh yeah, I don't think I've done anything else.
With this dude.
You chose to.
You love it.
To be fair.
You love it.
You're just a dad already. You just got dad jokes for days.
That's all I have.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I've done anything else. Micah, what have you done this week?
Yeah, I mean, went to school
Yeah.
and
Oh, I forgot one thing. Oops. Go ahead. Keep going.
oh, okay. Watched Home Alone, which we'll talk about later. But one thing that he didn't say is that we got our Christmas present from
Yeah,
Lauren and Maddie,
I did forget to say that.
and we're going. Well, I'm going back, but we're going to a Cody Johnson concert
Wait,
in
you didn't
Las
pay for
Vegas.
that?
Nope.
Wow, big guy on campus.
Yeah, that was our
Stampede
Christmas present.
Stampede president really showing out.
No, he got it for free too.
Yeah, I got it for free.
Oh.
It was our Christmas present
Yeah.
from our girlfriends.
Oh, I didn't understand. I thought you said
Lauren
Jackson.
bought Jackson's ticket.
I
and
thought you
her
said
ticket,
Lauren and
Maddie
Jackson
mine
bought
and
it
hers.
for you and Maddie. I was like, wow.
Oh no,
What?
no.
Oh.
My Stampede president position is not confirmed, so I can't be spending money like that.
God, I understand. That's sick.
Yeah.
So, Cody,
So that's very nice.
that's in December, right?
December. Yeah, December
December
9th.
That's sick.
with Randy Hauser opening. We've got a lot of
Have you seen him
good
before,
songs.
Micah? You've seen him before.
Kojo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw him
This summer,
in Tulsa, right? With Dad?
Oklahoma City.
Oh, Oklahoma City. Okay. Yeah, that's dope. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I literally
that'll be
just need to
sick.
see Zach Bryan now
I need to see Zach Bryan's.
We all
because
need
I
to
have
see Zach Bryan.
Morgan, Kojo, Tyler, and then I just need Zach Bryan.
I haven't seen any
That'd
of them.
be perfect.
I've seen Kojo and George Strait.
Kojo, that's great. And Morgan Wallen.
And Morgan Wallen. That's true.
And Ernest.
And Ernest. Love a good old Ernie.
When isn't okay?
I guess I've seen Kenny too, and that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Kenny's
And Old
Zach
Dominion.
Bryan's not
Old
going
Dominion.
anywhere.
Old Dominion and Kenny, that's a good concert.
Hey, top of the list though, like number one, Dan and Shay.
Dan and Shay. Let's go.
Gosh, add Florida Georgia Line to the list then.
Love pop music.
Oh yeah.
Literally,
Cruise is probably the best country song ever created.
Dan Shay's not bad. They're just not country.
I agree.
No, not at all.
They're like they make good music. It's not like
But
trash.
it's
Yeah,
not
they make
country.
fine music. It's just not country.
Yeah.
No.
So.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
funny.
it is what it is.
I also learned Jenna loves country music.
Since when?
I don't know, but we were playing a game like the Let's Get Deep question game, and it was like, "What's your favorite?" If you could only listen to one music genre for the rest of your life, and we took out worship music because whatever. We're like, obviously people pick that. Take away that obvious one. Like, what would you pick? And she's like, country music. What? She's like, I love.
Interesting.
And I was like, since when do you like country? She's like, I don't know, last few months.
Last few months.
She told me.
I remember her dissing on freaking ZB.
When I got stories. We were listening to Burn, Burn, Burn and Starved the other day, like both in a row. She's like, those last two songs were so good.
Yeah, they are.
And I was like, do you know who they're by? She's like, no. I was like, Zach Bryan. She's like, oh. And she's like, they're great. And then she goes, I really wish we would have gone to Morgan Wallen. Why didn't we go?
Leave it to the wife to have great ideas.
What?
Way too late.
I literally told you we should. I said we should go. No.
No.
So it's just
that's tough.
it's tough, dude.
A rough life for you.
I know. Wife figures out she likes country music after country artists come to town. Anyway.
Yeah, everyone's tour is over. Every single person's.
Except
like
Luke Combs. But
and Tyler and Kojo.
But they're not coming.
But Kojo's most of his tour left is with Luke Combs. In Australia. Like 8 shows.
Yeah. Luke Combs is coming somewhere soon here. I don't remember. He's going to Seattle sometime. I don't Anyway.
Good.
Oh, I had Friendsgiving. Oh yeah, and yes again. I thought.
Because I know he was there.
Yeah, they already did the big stadium tour with Zach Bryan and Kojo
I could have sworn.
in Seattle.
Oh, that's why it's not like updated. I was thinking. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, then I'm tripping. Never mind. Tripping. Anyway, yeah, I did a youth group Friendsgiving, so I made pulled pork and all the kids brought food. It was dope, but
That's sick.
Fire.
it was fire. Alrighty, we ready for this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Top 5. This is courtesy of Jenna. Actually, did I tell you that, Micah? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Oh, I told you both. I was like, oh, Jenna said we should do top 5 mythical creatures, monsters and mythical creatures. Jackson, would you like to start?
I can start us off. Yeah.
Start us off.
Okay, my number 8 spot, 3 honorable mentions, is the Phoenix.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
It's a good one.
Pretty fire.
No pun intended there.
Oh yeah. Sliding in some jokes.
Yeah, slide in. Real
Casually.
comedy hour right now.
I mean, I could slide it. Never mind.
Oh
I'm gonna mute
gosh.
this kid. Somebody get my ear.
It's a different joke, but
Okay.
Okay, my number 8.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
It's a
Going with
classic.
Bigfoot. It's a classic.
It's a classic. My number 8, I'm going with mermaid. No rhyme or reason why. Just
yeah. What type of mermaid are we thinking? Like Little Mermaid, or are we thinking like the mermaids that like sing and kill people?
those.
Those ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frick Ariel, bro. What is that face for, Micah?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. He says number 7. I have Little Mermaid.
Ariel in specific.
I got Ariel.
Ariel at number 1.
Okay. For my 7th spot, I have the Minotaur.
It's a W.
Full head, dude. Pretty fire.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine just walking around with one of those.
Crazy.
It would be pretty crazy.
So my number 7, I have what's called a siren.
No,
What
yeah.
are
The
those?
mermaid.
That's the mermaids that sing.
Oh.
They're called sirens.
Oh, well, that's what I meant. So
it's the old like sailor myth or whatever.
Right, they're in like the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
they just kind of lurk in like the foggy areas and like
And they
draw people out with hallucinations and singing songs and stuff.
And they act all like sensual and stuff.
Yeah,
Why
it's
have
like
you seen
hypnosis kind of
Black
thing.
Panther?
Yeah.
Like so, but they called those sirens, right? When they were in the, but they were not.
No, we did. Lauren
Oh, I
and I
thought they
said
did.
that.
I thought they did in the movie. Oh, okay.
But it's like same
I'm just
thing.
tripping.
They did
Yeah.
that. Like that's identical, like copycat.
Oh,
Okay.
They sang and it basically puts them in a trance.
What's funny? Okay. What's funny is about Black Panther is it'll probably be the best movie with blue people in the water this year.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's you 7.
I got griffins. Griffins.
Griffins. Okay.
Those are like the lion with wings, eagle things.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are sick. So
Classic.
yeah.
My 6th spot. The only reason these are so low is because I mean it's common. Everybody's gonna pick it if they do this list. The dragon.
That's at my number 6 spot as well.
Yeah, that's my number 6 also.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean it's a classic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it'd be sick. I would have it higher, but it's so common. Everybody's gonna pick it, so
Yeah,
I feel like it didn't quite
exactly.
make top 5.
What's
It
interesting
is like the most classic for sure.
it's interesting that it didn't make top 5.
It's just so generic.
Yeah, it's true. Dragons are great. They're great.
Yeah, so cool.
Every single culture has them. They're fire in movies, like so.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty interesting. It's like a number 6 spot, but it's probably a number 1 pick in a draft.
hmm
Yeah,
Which is interesting.
it is interesting.
But
Uh,
we're back to you.
Yeah, back
yeah,
to you.
with that being
Number
said,
into the top
number
5.
5, I have the Hydra.
Oh,
That's a
I
good one.
didn't even think about that. That's a good one.
Really?
I don't know.
Like-
I forgot.
You need someone to protect you?
Interesting.
Get a Hydra. How many people know? Probably a lot. But what if you're fighting someone that doesn't know? If you cut off a head, goes two more. You win every time.
For real. Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, everyone should have a Hydra.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like, that's just something you should walk around with.
Yeah.
Hydras
Who's-
are the new dogs. Have you heard?
You just get a Hydra, name it like Carl.
Carl?
I don't know.
Carl.
Like a dog name.
Would you,
Bud.
for a Hydra,
Yeah.
would you have one leash that, like, all meet at one point, but, like, it goes around every single head? Or would you just have a harness on it? Probably just a harness, right?
You'd have a leash.
You'd have a harness.
Yeah, I guess
Is-
that's the
Smartest. Like, it would go around the body.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to have a leash that, like, it comes off and then it just
And then it
splits.
splits.
But
But
also,
That would have to be, like, those would have to be, like, retract. Like, they'd have to be able to move. Right?
Yeah.
The
Their
heads
neck.
to, like, move different lengths
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah. I think if you got a loyal Hydra, I think you don't need a leash.
An off-leash Hydra, really?
You gonna put it on a leash?
Are you kidding me?
Not friendly!
Are you
Not friendly!
No.
It's like the signs out to, like you got like a fence, like a small fence. It's standing in the yard, but you still got a beware of Hydra sign in your front yard. Not taking DoorDash there. Oh,
That's
good.
funny.
What would you even name your Hydra?
Shield.
Shield.
That was
That's from
Shield.
Shield and Hydra, Marvel.
Shield and
bro.
Hydra.
Oh. I was like, what?
I don't know. Would you do one name or 3 names?
Well, what if its head gets cut off? Then
Yeah, then you just have them.
You just look to the roster.
It's just one person.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought it.
It has 3 names. Yes, but it is one being.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I feel like, I guess unless it stays as 3.
right.
Then-
For
But
me,
it
it's
wouldn't.
either infinite personalities or it's one personality. But I
Right.
guess it could be 3, and depending on which head gets cut off, it duplicates that personality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because this is a very useful tangent.
It's true.
At number 6 or number 5, I have Centaur.
That's a good one.
It's a classic. It
This
is a classic. It's a great pick. 5. I have angels.
In general.
In general. Is there a specific? Oh, are you gonna say? I think we're gonna have to say the same thing.
There's 2, but I only have one of mine on my list.
Are you saying like
I'll give you the other one.
Michelangelo, or are you saying like the thing in
Like
Isaiah?
Orphan,
Oh yeah, I know.
which is like the infinite ringed one with all the eyes around the rings.
Yeah, but you were thinking of the one you want a tattoo of.
That's
Is that
on
your
my
number
list,
1
so
or is it
yeah.
number 2?
Yeah, it's my number 1.
It's my number 2. It could be number 1. Anyway, sorry.
It is pretty biased because it will be on my
Jackson's
list at
like-
some point.
It's like that
So
when people put the emojis in the eyes with the mouth. All right. I got Angel. Jackson.
Okay, number 4.
Yep.
Another classic, but I feel like probably could be one of like the scariest is the Kraken.
Kraken.
It's a good one.
That's interesting.
It's a good one.
That's not even on my list.
What's interesting is that's my number 4 as well.
Didn't even make my list.
Really? Why?
Not at all. I just way better water creatures.
You better put the one I'm thinking of.
I
have another
I
water.
got 2 more out here, but my number 4 is the Hydra, so we can just move on.
Oh, okay.
Go to number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
This is where mine gets good. Where if I'm a draft,
I like my top 3.
My top 3 is nice.
For my number 3, I have the Draugr.
What the heck is that?
What is that?
It's like
How do you spell it?
Drauger. It's like
Oh my!
yeah.
It's like a
It's like undead. Like
yeah, like
It's from. What is it from? Like I know it's in. I know what it's in.
It's from they have them in Elder Scrolls.
It's Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. It's in Skyrim.
yeah. That's sick.
You fight them all the time.
Nice.
That is a good pick.
It is a good pick. That's a sleeper if we're doing a draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. My next
Still
pick's going into Norse mythology again.
Okay.
It is. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the actual name.
Okay, how do you spell it?
It's the world serpent, which it's Jormungandr.
I forgot about all those.
Ungandr.
Oh, that thing is gnarly.
It's like the size of the planet, and it's in the water.
Yeah.
It's in like the new games, whatever the what game came out? God of War, Ragnarok.
God of War, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like in all those kind of games. But yeah, that's technically it's like, isn't that like Loki's? I think it's Loki's son in Norse mythology.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
so
I thought the wolf was. Oh, he has 2 sons.
Both.
My number 3, I have the behemoth.
Fire.
It's like technically speaking, it's like a gigantic like elephant hippo type thing that is said in the Bible it can only be tamed by God himself. So I'll take him. Take the behemoth.
Yeah, you definitely snagged. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Would have been. It probably would have been 3. I probably would have moved World Serpent down.
I wonder if you. I actually did switch my 1 and 2. So just thinking.
My number 2 will be. I don't know if you'll have it.
Maybe. Probably not. But Jackson.
So my number 2 is kind of like Micah. I just did a sea serpent.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
yeah,
generally the same thing.
Pick one of the best ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I went specific with those just because, with the World Serpent, just because it was a thing that I knew about.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I'm so curious.
But yeah, my number 2 is also another sea creature.
Is it Bible?
Similar. It's a Leviathan.
Yeah, that's my number 2. Yeah, it's Bible. Job.
It's literally. A lot. Well, I didn't say it was Bible. Didn't say it was Bible because it's a lot of different.
Yeah, but
mythologies.
The Bible does confirm.
And the Bible
confirm it's like what a metal creature.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I'm like, God made that. Holy crap! Because that thing is like, I mean,
insane.
Literally insane creature. I don't even know. The goat.
That's number ones.
Yeah, I'm so curious. Jackson, what Jackson's got? We got Mike and I have got like one of the most powerful things outside of God himself. And Jackson's gonna be like Bigfoot.
No.
Maybe he's gonna surprise us and hit us with it.
Yeah, hit us with the really tall like you see them in water. It's like a Norse god or Norse some monster where it's like the tall the tentacle one, like something like that.
Yeah, like something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
It's not
Shrek.
The Loch Ness monster.
It's a hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
The hippogriff.
What is that?
It's exactly what it
Actually,
sounds like.
Oh.
You don't know what a hippogriff is?
Oh no, these are the ones
No,
from.
it's from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Pretty positive they're from Harry Potter, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. It's the like
They're basically
bald eagle lion
they're
thing.
they're griffins.
They're
Yeah.
basically griffins.
Yeah.
They're just the Harry Potter version of
Imagine riding around on that. Like that's your ride everywhere.
yeah. It'd be crazy, bro.
I definitely could have done some switching around, but I like the hippogriff at number 1.
Mike and I think did a little bit more research. To be fair.
Probably.
To be fair.
Maybe a little bit.
It's okay though.
A little bit more jogging of the memory.
Yeah.
I see. I just don't know. Like I never learned about any of the.
I got really into the whole.
Yeah.
I was
Bible.
never really
getting into Bible creatures is like probably one of the coolest things you can do.
It's wild, dude.
Like
wild.
what really struck me was like it was just like randomly one day I was like thinking I was just like wanted to look into the angels thing or whatever because every time angels appear in the Bible, the first thing they say is like do not be afraid.
Because you're terrified of them.
Because they're terrifying.
Because they're so perfect.
But then when you look up what they actually could look like based on biblical descriptions, they're the most like disgusting, crazy, scary looking things ever.
But they're the most beautiful things you'll ever see too, which is wild. It's just
I mean, we already explained one of them, that the Orifim or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is it's a bunch of rings wrapped around each other. So if you see those like drawings and stuff or whatever, where it's like rings around rings, except the ring is lined with eyeballs, and then the center is an eyeball.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then you have like
and it's made of flesh. The rings are made of flesh or something. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
And you have like Nephilim, which are like giants that come down and mate with women.
Yeah.
Like one of the most random passages in the Bible that nobody can explain. Things like that. So, but yeah, we both have the same number 1. Like just a crazy creature. I don't like an angel.
Yeah.
To be specific, but you can go. You can say it.
The seraphim.
Yeah, seraphim.
Which is like a 6-winged angel with an eye in the center.
Yeah.
Essentially, and it says it has eyes all over too. SERAPIM.
Yeah, it's like nobody knows what it looks like. It's wild. It is.
But there's descriptions what it looks like, but
yeah, it's
obviously the depictions vary. What I'm getting is I just think it looks the coolest.
Yeah,
where it's just basically wings with an eye in the center.
Here's a description of it. The seraphim, or called the fiery burning ones, are angelic beings associated with the prophet Isaiah's vision of God in the temple when God called him to prophetic ministry in Isaiah 6. It records above him were seraphs, each with 6 wings, with 2 wings that covered their faces, 2 that covered their feet, and 2 they were flying with. And they were calling to one another, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, and the whole earth is full of his glory. At the sound of their voices, the doorposts and thresholds shook, and the temple was filled with smoke. Seraphs are angels who worship God continually. Isaiah 6. Non-stop. Chapter 6 is the only place in the Bible that specifically mentions them. Each had 6 wings. They were used to fly, etc., etc. They flew about the throne on which God was seated, singing his praises, calling special attention to his majesty and glory. Like, they're just like...
it's just like a crazy setting.
One placed a hot coal on Isaiah's lips with the words, see that this has touched your lips, your guilt has taken away, and your sin atoned. Like, they're just like crazy creatures. They're just like a representation of like this insane being that just worships God.
Yeah.
And then there's like another one we didn't mention or whatever is the cherubim.
Yeah.
Which is it has 4 wings or whatever, and then it has 3 heads, 3 faces. It has 1 head, 3 faces. It has a human face, and then a lion, and then I think it's a bull or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a yeah, it's an angel.
And then it's a like a human face. Yeah, it's a human face, a lion, and a bull.
Yeah, this one, the cherubim was his job was to protect the gates of the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
Just wild. Just wild stuff, man. Great mythical creatures. So moving on to some cultural stuff. Should we go from bottom up?
Yeah, let's do that.
First, Taylor Swift. Her tickets for her tour went on sale. And it went crazy. Ticketmaster crashed. And then once it worked, tickets are now like some tickets in certain cities are like thousands of dollars. Like there's seats in like the pit essentially. In like New York for one ticket's $94,000. Like
No.
Swear.
She used the freaking fluctuating price.
Yeah.
Where based on demand it goes up.
Which is
I
just
should have just bought some and sold them.
It was you had to be like waiting. People waited hours.
Did you not see the aftermath, dude? Like chicks were like throwing their phones because they get kicked out.
People waited hours to get them.
I have a friend that got some. So
yeah, it's just. But here's the thing, she is not that good.
No,
she's not that good.
Like she's good, but like
she's good, but she's not that good.
I don't like any of her new stuff.
I don't really like.
I don't like it either, but like
I like. It depends, I guess. I mean, I
like
the
old country
the
Taylor.
indie. I like country Taylor. I hated pop Taylor, and I like
Taylor's good.
Indie Taylor's good.
But here's the thing, she's
pop,
still extremely good, but nobody. I mean, like legitimately, I don't think there's one artist on this earth that deserves that. No one is that good.
Zach Bryan.
No, like
$94,000.
No, that's
waiting crazy amounts of hours to get these tickets. Like it's just this,
and he was never. So
it's this insane cult following that's just annoying.
Yeah.
So, but what's funny is Ticketmaster is like has monopolized tickets, and like they are like the one place to get them. And
fun fact: Zach Bryan released or teased more of his song. All my homies hate Ticketmaster today.
Did he really? On what?
Yeah, I think it was on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen it on TikTok multiple times.
That's funny.
Like he wrote more or whatever and put it out.
But Ticketmaster blamed Taylor Swift.
Of course they did.
They were like, she hasn't performed in a while, so that's why it's been so crazy. You're dog. What? So
them dang cold vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Ticketmaster. This next thing was so interesting for so long.
Could have been really bad.
Russian missiles reportedly crossed into Poland, killing 2 people at a farm. Poland is a NATO country, and every NATO nation has made it clear if Russia attacked any NATO land, there would be consequences.
Yeah.
And of course, the Ukrainian president's like it was Russian. But it was likely and pretty much confirmed that it was a Ukrainian defense missile that landed and was like an accident. Thank God.
Yeah, that would have been.
Yeah.
This could have been the last episode we ever recorded.
It could have.
Yeah.
Because that would have
Yeah.
been bad. Like, I don't know what would have happened, but like it would have been bad. What would you do if it was like we're gonna start a nuclear war? What would you do?
Join the military.
I'd join, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
I have enough
100%.
pride. I have enough pride in our country.
Well,
I'd
and the
like
thing
actually
is,
want to.
if we were actually like, I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
Like one of my options, like my second option before even trades was joining the military. But like right now, like I don't really want to join the military and be under the people that are leading right now.
Yeah.
But if there was a war, I'm dropping everything and I'm joining.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I think about though is like, would we even make it to the point of like joining, or would it be like we probably wouldn't have the time to join the military?
I'm sure that if it's crazy enough, they hand you a gun, they tell you the basics, they say get out there and shoot people.
Yeah, like if we
you're
were to
not
end,
going through 9 months of boot camp. You are
no,
going
no,
through
no.
a week training, and you are getting the hell over there.
But I'm talking
Like,
about.
it
I don't
is
know if the next World War, if we ever have one, will be boots
a
on the
gunfight.
ground. Yeah,
You think more missiles?
I
Like
think it'll just be
in the air.
a nuclear war.
Yeah,
That's why I say like I don't know if we would be able to join the military.
I think there's arguments with that. I think that if it ever goes to nuclear wars, I mean that's pretty much it.
that's yeah.
I mean,
And
not
That's the thing. That's really the thing, and everyone knows that. Like
not
all leaders
everyone
know
would
that.
die, but like it would suck. Yeah, a lot of people would die,
Potentially, everyone would die.
depending on what level of nuclear war.
I mean,
we
if
got to.
it really got to that
somebody
point,
fires nukes, everyone's
it's
firing nukes,
everyone is, and they are going everywhere.
and it's going everywhere. And you got like not long.
Yeah, it would be bad.
So
I don't even know what I would do.
That's kind of like my reasoning for thinking why it would be.
Would you drive to Texas? Would you drive to Texas?
They'll exhaust their. I don't think you have that much time.
Yeah, that's true.
You got like I don't. I want to say like an hour maybe.
I'd hop on a phone call. I'd probably hop on a nice FaceTime.
Yeah.
Realistically, if it was like we got an hour till this missile hits, it'd be like, yeah, well, record a
That'd
podcast.
Be surreal.
Get everybody Discord. No.
Massive Discord call.
That'd be terrible. I don't think we'll get there, honestly.
That's why I think it'll be boots on the ground forever.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Because we got to the point that the weapons are too destructive. We have too destructive of weapons that nobody wins if they get used.
I just hope.
Yeah.
I pray that Putin, like people like Kim Jong Un and Putin, right, that are like legitimately evil people, obviously, you know, that they don't have that much pride to think that we'll win.
If they do it, yeah.
Because if we do,
nobody wins.
Nobody wins.
Nobody will.
All
nobody
you have to
wins.
do is press a few buttons and everybody loses.
Everybody's gone.
It doesn't even matter who's involved, too.
Yeah.
If Russia fires a missile, like a nuke at the U.S. is firing everything back at Russia, and then every other country, it's just going to go everywhere because no one knows.
Yeah, and
it's just going to be confusing and frantic, and so it's just going to be nukes flying from every country to every other country.
How many nukes do you think would end up hitting
in the sky?
Hitting each other in the sky? Because like that'd be a lot of nukes. Yeah.
Probably none.
You don't think
about it? I bet they have. Well, one, I bet trajectory. I think the likelihood that they cross paths is not very likely, but I also no. I feel like they would probably have some kind of AI, like routing.
Yeah, they could.
That would be able to track stuff like that.
I feel like there has to at least be a few that hit, though, right? If everybody just starts...
I would say maybe a few.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 3 nuclear warheads to destroy one city completely.
Yeah, but we have so many.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Interesting. Yeah. It would take a lot to destroy the world completely, but if everyone just went crazy, then yeah, definitely.
What's interesting to think about is that like depictions of like when you think about other life on other planets and
Yeah.
that like potentially, you never think about
Hmm.
them being separate people and like having political conflicts and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like you don't think about that, but yet we basically live in a civil war. We're all one species and we all just fight against each other.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
Obviously, we're all sinful. That's why, but like, it's still
Yeah.
stupid. It's still
When
stupid.
you break it down though, like that's why you like think about when movies are made and all this kind of they're never like, oh, Mars is country of this and country of this. No, it's just
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah.
Martians. It's just Martians. We're just humans, but we fight other humans, and we don't ever think about Martians fighting other Martians. It's
Humans are the
Martians versus
worst.
humans.
Humans, yeah, because I mean, you get like, I guess like Cybertron had a civil war, like they fought each
Yeah,
other, but like still, they're like one nation that one world that came to destroy
yeah. It
Earth.
was one world,
Hmm.
Yeah,
one
we just want
world.
to kill each other
We're
because
just like,
it's stupid.
yeah, it's
We suck.
it's honestly so weird.
We suck. No, I don't think we'll get to a nuclear war like that for a couple reasons. One, I just don't think
Biblically, obviously, it's like
biblically is the reason. And if like we do, I don't know what I'll think. I'll just be like, well, someone will survive, I guess.
Yeah.
but somebody will, and that'll really suck for them. So
Yeah, and but
Or
um,
we'll just go into a giant
what would you
spaceship in the
what would
sky,
you
and
do?
then 100 people get sent down eventually.
Mike has got to watch that, bro. When you
I
finish
know.
Breaking Bad, start that, please,
I got a whole
please,
list.
please.
We're going through the Siri picks.
Oh, you're doing
Um,
that too?
Yeah, I told you I was stealing your list
I
and
didn't know you
adding
were gonna
to
do the
it.
theory, but
Yeah, why not? Makes it easier.
yeah.
Kind of takes it like forces you to do it.
hmm
But yeah,
What were you gonna say though, Micah? You were
what
gonna
would
say
you do like if you knew nukes were coming to like for say for us, it was gonna hit. Well, even for you too, I guess it's gonna hit Portland or it's gonna hit Vegas. Are you driving away or are you driving towards it?
I don't know. Like
Like, are you guaranteeing you die or you guaranteeing that you survive? Like, would you want to survive?
I'd want to survive. Um, yeah, I would want to survive. I, I mean, yeah,
yeah.
yes
I
and
mean, it's
no. Heaven's a
if you're
lot better than here, but like,
if you're driving to that, isn't that technically suicide though?
I would say no. But I also don't believe people that commit suicide are necessarily going to hell. So, like Christians,
Hmm.
Yeah,
um, because that's a whole nother conversation. But
It's yeah. I mean, it's sin. So
to commit
you
suicide,
can't say yeah. So you can't say
but
like
I,
that's too much sin.
yeah,
yeah,
it's sin and
It's still
obvious.
forgivable.
It's yeah. One, you're not you don't aren't saved by your actions. So like if I
Hmm.
sin, it
yeah,
doesn't make me unsaved. But that's also God knows the person that commits suicide is because they think that they are completely alone and they have no hope left on earth. No matter if they believe in God or not. Because there's Christians that like they know I believe in God, but this life is so miserable that I have to get out of here.
yeah.
God's not like, well, sucks for you. Let me just send, like it's
Hmm.
different. And so but uh what would I do? If I could make it out, I'd make it out. But I don't think if someone was like, it's gonna hit Portland, everyone would be in their car. You know,
There'd be
like
traffic. There'd be so many car accidents. It'd
it'd
be,
be I wouldn't be able to make it out.
yeah,
The only way I'd make it out if it was like a rumor and I like left before it was like serious.
yeah.
Like if when that happened, I left now.
Hmm.
But so. But it probably wouldn't hit Portland. It hit L.A., Chicago, New York,
Seattle.
maybe Seattle. Yeah, maybe
I feel like
Vegas. But
Yeah.
L.A., New York,
I
and
doubt it would hit Vegas
L.A., New York, and Chicago are the three big ones.
for sure.
But maybe Texas,
Yeah, it'd probably hit like Houston.
which would suck for us too. Just got to move to like Switzerland, like Australia.
Swiss.
No one's bombing them.
Yeah, but you know how many deadly things are in Australia? If you don't die to the nuke, you're dying to something else.
I'd rather take my chances with something I can actually run from.
Unless it gets you in your sleep, like the spiders, dude.
Yeah, the spiders or snakes.
Bro, I don't know. Sleep in a van. I don't know what to tell you. They can get in those things probably too. But,
Yes, 100%. They come up just thinking like sewage, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Australia's a fricked up place, man.
It really is.
Yeah.
I would say New Zealand.
Yeah,
New
that's
Zealand would be sick. Yeah.
There's no snakes at all.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing
That's
ever.
insane to me.
No
Like,
snakes.
There's just 0 snakes.
I don't understand.
Isn't that wild?
How do snakes get there in the first place? How do animals get in on certain continents, bro? I don't know.
From people.
Pangea.
Yeah.
I learned that.
That and
Today,
people,
right.
There's other places
I
that
learned it in other
animals
classes.
don't exist, then people just bring them.
Right.
That's
obviously.
also part of the reason why dinosaurs went extinct is Pangea.
Possibly.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
All right, we should move on. NFL. There's only one thing to talk about.
Fins up, baby.
Bro, not fins up.
What are you gonna do this week, Jackson?
I don't even know, dude.
Who do they play?
They're on a bye. They're on a bye.
I know. I can't. Like, what do I even do with my life?
He told me that on Sunday he was gonna sleep, wake up, watch the Finns game, probably fall asleep while watching it. But he's on a bye, so
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna
that plan's out the window.
sleep some more, go live on TikTok, make some money. Yeah.
You can watch the Vikings game.
Watch
They're not
another
even
win.
good. They're not even good. They're gonna lose.
We got power rank 3.
Which is insane. We're the
You see
best.
that?
We have the best record in the league. Or tied.
Well, we're
Tied, right?
tied for the best record in the league, and then they beat us. So
Yeah. Regardless,
and I think that the rankings fine.
it is probably fair.
I think it's good ranking. Honestly, it's the only time I really even agreed with that. Shut up. You are 4. Shut up. You're 4. That's good. You keep thinking that.
And you lost to us.
Good. Yeah, I think
you're on top of your freaking division. So
yeah, I want to play you guys again. Like
Super Bowl.
That would be fun
with Tua.
Yeah.
Make it to the Super Bowl.
We will.
And we'll do that. And then
already confirmed spot.
We can eat a bunch of good food when the Vikings destroy the Dolphins.
Micah,
Whatever.
the fact that the Vikings are good, and if they go to the Super Bowl and lose, I'm gonna have a heart attack. No, to anybody.
No, because of our year.
Our year. Tar Heels.
This is our
national championship lost. Celtics NBA Finals lost. If the Vikings go to the Super Bowl and lose, what?
It'll be 3 for 3 on teams we care about.
Yeah. Like and they'd be 0 for 5. They're good. And they played one of the craziest regular season games I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and 100% probably the game of the year.
Yeah.
Did you see the stinking 12 men on the field?
I've seen it. I've seen all of them. The Gabe Davis catch, the 12 man on the field.
Oh yeah, the Gabe Davis thing came out immediately though. Like that was during the game. They were like, that should have been reviewed. It's like there's no reason not to review that.
Yeah.
I thought for sure the NFL was rigged until they fumbled at the 1 yard line.
Well, I mean, I don't think that really disputes that it's rigged.
I thought it was rigged.
They don't review the drop catch. Like that's the thing. That's the thing that gets me, bro, is that announcers never disagree with the refs.
Ever.
Because it's a bad look.
Yeah.
And they were like,
they were
like, there was no reason to not review that. Like, that was just missed. Like, they didn't know what to say.
Missed.
It's like stuff like that. And then 12 men on the field, not called. It's like
just wild.
That's like one of the easiest. They're like sticklers on that.
Also, there's things that are called that are usually automatic first downs, and they're like, have to listen to the goal, repeat this down.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
it's interesting, but
It is interesting.
yeah,
But
I feel like the fact that the Vikings the Vikings won doesn't say that it's not rigged.
it just says the Vikings are finding ways to win.
I honestly think the Bills were supposed to win
Yeah.
in
They
that
were.
in that world or whatever that
Josh Allen just, I don't even know.
He threw.
he did.
Hard.
Literally.
Literally 2 interceptions that were just key
And the
moments.
and the mustache
And the
mustache.
How do you? Granted, you can't do anything else though. Like you can't take a knee.
Yeah, that was the thing, dude.
That's the
Denver
thing.
was in here. I was like, dang, bro, we didn't get it. Whatever, turnover on downs. I'm like, but the thing is, they can't take a
They
knee, so
can't
we could
do
get a
like
safety.
they're on the goal line.
I was like guaranteed safety.
Yeah.
I was like, so we still have a chance. You know, we're still down. We'll be down by
Well,
whatever 2.
I didn't.
mean, really, you didn't have a chance because you guys can't kick the ball.
It's true.
I mean, we can.
It's just not accurate.
It just depends.
It just doesn't go through the uprights.
But like,
it goes near them.
the thing is, I was texting Micah. I was texting you constantly throughout the game, and like that happened, and I was like,
Yeah, I told Jackson he turned it off.
well, I had to leave, so I was like, oh, like I have to leave anyway. NFL's rigged. Let's go. Let's leave. And then I get a text from Micah. Holy crap! Holy crap! I was like, what? And I turned it back on, and then the replay. I was like, there's no way. Just
yeah, because when he went down, I was like, oh my gosh, safety. I was freaking out, and then all of a sudden they're like spreading out the pile, and then everyone on the Vikings is like this way, and then the dude goes. I was like freaking out.
well,
that was too because it helped me.
It did. It put you guys in first.
Are they in the same division?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's the Bills.
We're at the top of the division now.
Yeah, it was just. And Justin Jefferson is a different breed.
It was so funny because in the overtime drive, we were at like the 20 something or 30 or something like that, and I was like, here's the thing, here's what sucks. It's like we say not to go to Kurt or not to go to Jay Jettis because it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's like, but then he makes these like catches, like the insane one. It's like that makes you just want to like throw it up and like hope for the best because he just makes those catches, and I'm like, so here on this down, he should probably go to like KJ Osborne or Adam Thielen because they're gonna or TJ Hawkinson because they're probably gonna be open. I'm like, but what he's gonna do is he's gonna throw a toss up to Justin Jefferson, and sure enough, 2-yard line. He got it though.
That catch was incredible.
I mean, it was the throw too. Like that was
great.
Spot on
great throw.
Like if that was anywhere else, that could have been tipped, picked.
You want to know my favorite thing about Justin Jefferson?
What?
He's got the nicest push off ever.
It's literally just a little.
It's when he's going up.
While he's going up,
he always pushes, but he never fully extends, so it doesn't get called.
It's smart.
It's like the cleanest thing ever.
He's a go.
And he always gets separation.
It's like that
makes
thing.
His life so much easier.
I don't remember who taught us this, Mike. It's like the thing when you're shooting and you push their elbow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the ball.
Because if you push someone's elbow, it just follows the motion of a shot.
But it shoots the ball
because it doesn't change.
Short.
Yeah, it ruins the shot. But
and it just looks like you just
the ref just sees an air ball that you shot.
Mm-hmm. And they're
the same
out.
shooting motion.
But
yeah, and they're like.
You're like, did you see the thing about his gloves?
Yeah, and his arm sleeve
are going to the Canton Football Hall of Fame.
Dude's already a Hall of Famer.
Okay, do you think that's the best catch of all time?
I think circumstance and everything probably. People still say OBJ's is better, but
I think it's amazing catches.
I think it's just crazy. One hand. Because people say, "Oh, like what defender helped him obviously because the defender caught it, but
he took it out of his hand with one hand.
But dude had one hand falling back and stripped it from him, and then kept it up and caught it. Like that's just crazy.
It is insane. Like I jumped out of my seat, like legit. Like I'm right here, and I jump and throw my chair back. These all fall. and I just yell. And Joe's like, "What just happened?" And I was like, "I don't know," but
I'm looking into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. No, it was an insane game.
Yeah, it was.
um,
They're the Cowboys this week. We gotta win that game.
Yeah, we gotta win. I think we can. So, and then we play
They
on
just lost
Thanksgiving.
to the Packers, so.
Oh yeah, the Packers are atrocious too.
God.
Like they just lost the Titans.
I watched the Packers Titans game. Titans are
They're not bad.
they're what I was gonna say is they're the worst good team.
Yeah.
Like they're not that good.
Their record does not reflect their ability.
No, not at all.
They're like 6 or 7-3,
but that game was awful.
It was horrendous.
It looked like the Packers looked like they just don't like playing football.
Aaron
It is
Rodgers
the laziest thing I've ever seen. Aaron Rodgers is like game on the line, 4th down. He drops back. He just throws up a random pass, like not at all. And Alan Lazard, it was overthrown, right? Alan Lazard sees it, that it's overthrown. He just stops. He doesn't even go after it. He just lets it go and hit the ground and walks off the field. It's like he just didn't want to be there.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty wild.
Who's their rookie though?
He's good. Yeah, like Watson.
That. In 2 games, he went from 0 touchdowns to most touchdowns for a rookie receiver this year.
Yeah, he's got like 4 or 5.
He leads rookie receivers in touchdowns now in 2 games. He had
2 last night.
2 games ago.
He had 2 last night and 3 last week. Yeah, 2 or 3 last week. Yeah. So, yeah, he's good. He's a real deal.
Insane.
Should we draft?
Let's do it.
I'm excited for this one. I'll voluntarily take the 3rd pick.
Okay.
Snake
I remember who I was gonna pick.
Snake draft.
I remember.
Who wants to which one of you wants to go first? And also, this is gonna be a draft where we can be like, that person's not universally loved.
Okay.
Can't pick Donald J. Trump. You can't just can't. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Who's number 1?
Go? Jackson.
Okay.
All right.
Universally loved. I am going with Robin Williams.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Didn't take mine though.
Really?
Yeah. With my number 1 pick, I got give me the GOAT. The Fro Goat.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's not what you were thinking. I got Bob Ross.
Yeah.
That's a great one. That's a great pick.
I know who Rye's gonna pick. And I was okay with it, so I left him.
My number 1 pick, I'm going with the king of the jungle. The man from down under. I'm going Steve Irwin.
Mm-hmm.
Just amazing. My 4th pick in the draft, my 2 slot. Oof. Gosh, this is tough. I'm gonna go with Ryan Reynolds.
Dang it!
I'm going Ryan Reynolds.
Dang it!
Might be too
through the freaking wall, and it didn't come through the Discord audio.
That's funny. Yeah, I gotta go Ryan Reynolds. I think he's just.
That's a good one. I'm hitting a snag here.
Okay.
Okay, Micah, what do you got?
I'm picking Adam Sandler.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Dang it, dude.
Jackson's team's falling apart.
That was 2 and 3. Hey.
There's no way you thought that they were gonna fall to 2 and 3. Or 2, I guess, but
there's so many people. I was just okay. Oh.
It's hard to think of though.
Yeah.
I can't I keep not finding. I know there's better people.
Okay. We're going with Weird Al.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
I would agree.
I don't know if I would have taken him personally, but
Can't
nonetheless,
argue that he's
a legend.
likable.
His biopic just came out.
Yeah.
Called
I want to see
Weird.
it.
Same. It's on like Roku or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm gonna snag one of the most.
Oh,
No, he gets 2 picks.
You're.
I don't think he's not gonna. He's not gonna take it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take yours.
Tom Hanks.
No, that wasn't it.
Tom Hanks.
Okay.
I feel like he's becoming less universally loved.
He is less. Yeah.
In general,
than
he is.
be.
Yeah, he's still.
I
He's
can-
still.
I can change it.
No, I think he still plays in the league.
No, he's still universal.
I think he still plays in the league. So. All right, Micah.
Mine's one of the most recent.
Oh gosh, no!
Universally loved people.
No!
He kind of had a redemption.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know who you're thinking of.
Okay, I was hoping it. Never mind.
I'm really hoping my next one makes it.
Okay,
Mine. I'm taking Johnny Depp.
that's
Okay.
valid.
Yeah.
Redemption story for sure.
Who are you gonna take?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the big man on campus. I need someone down low. I got The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay.
Just an icon. And at my 4 slot,
How many picks have we done?
we've done 3.
Only got 2 slots. Okay, I got my final 2.
I'm debating, but I'm gonna go. Oh, gosh, I'm gonna go Stan Lee.
Gosh, dang it, dude.
That's a really good pick.
I knew he wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna make it.
He's a king, like a
Yeah.
literal king. So I gotta go Stan Lee.
I'm going big. Now too.
Okay. Oh, who you gonna take?
There was a couple options, but this one was not on my radar. The other one, I had one already in mind, and then this popped up.
Yeah,
I got Jack Black.
it's a good pick. It is a good pick indeed. Oh
Okay.
gosh, 2 of them.
Like, I don't.
Final 2.
Okay. I think. I feel like he's universally loved.
Okay, we'll see.
We got controversy, huh?
Controversy.
I'd say he is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nah.
No. He's just
Really?
a great. He's just
recently gotten hate.
He's just
Like,
a
very
great
recently.
actor. I don't think he's known as a universally loved person.
Okay.
Because he doesn't. The whole thing with him not dating women over 25. He's gotten so much hate for that recently.
I even think before that, people are just like, he's just a good
He broke up with his model girlfriend like 2 days after she turned 25. And he hasn't dated a chick that's older than 25.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Back to the drawing board.
again, I guess I didn't know that. So maybe there's just things that I don't know. Will Ferrell.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I don't
And
think
then
anyone's ever hated him.
And then for the last pick, we have my boy Chadwick Boseman.
That's a great pick.
Great pick.
Great pick.
I can't believe this man just slipped into my hands as the second to last pick. I would say he's second most lovable comedian ever. No one ever thinks of him, but nobody has an ounce of hate for him at all.
Is he
taking-
short?
I'm taking Paul Rudd.
Oh. Yeah?
He's on
All
my
right.
list. He was on my list. I was thinking about him. That's a great pick.
That's a good one.
Okay. Last pick. This is tough. I could go Mr. Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
I could go Shaq, Morgan Freeman.
Shaq was the big man I was thinking of, but I went with Jack Black.
Could go Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is like so unhated. He's so bland though, in my
That's
opinion.
the thing. I'm debating between two people, more on the internet, social media side of things. And I think I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna go with my point guard, my star player, rookie, arguably rookie of the year. Because I was gonna go Mr. Beast.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's the steal of the draft. I'm going Hasbulla.
Oh.
I'm going Hasbulla, bro. He fell to 5. Let's go. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Let's go.
I forgot about Hasbulla.
Hasbulla is a way better pick than Mr. Beast.
Steal
That's a
of
good
the
choice.
draft.
I
That's a
think
good choice.
Hasbulla's number one of the draft.
Probably should have went number 1 overall.
Okay, here's the thing.
Bro's a happiness icon.
I knew he was gonna fall. I knew it. I wanted him on my team.
I see video like 500 videos of him every day.
Me
How
too.
do I forget about it? I see the video one right now. It's my favorite of him, dude. The freaking
Have you seen this? As well as a Disney character?
I have not. What the heck? That's so awesome.
It's so good. I love Hasbulla, dude.
Me too.
So sorry.
I think I sent a video to either you or Jackson. I think maybe it was Maddie.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jackson.
My goat. My king.
I never know if I send anything. But it was a freaking. It was like what's one thing that your man like insists on putting in your house?
Oh, and it's the Hasbulla.
It was the Hasbulla cutout.
That's so funny.
I want one,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
They either brought with them or bought that they think is okay, even though it's not okay. I'll go first.
I love him, dude. He's the best.
on it, bro.
To recap the draft, Jackson got Robin Williams, Weird Al, Tom Hanks, Will Ferrell, and Chadwick Boseman. Mike has got Bob Ross, Adam Sandler, Johnny Depp, Jack Black, and Paul Rudd. And I, Rye, have Steve Irwin, Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, Stan Lee, and Hasbulla.
I think I'm taking last every year. I definitely the worst team.
It was a hard one.
That was good.
To think of everything. I should have premeditated, which I knew I needed to, and I didn't.
I should have had a longer list. There's no way those guys were going.
I didn't build a list.
First.
I had a small list.
I should have had like a singing 50-person list, dude.
See, I had a small list, and so it all just crumbled.
Went away.
After that.
We missed some big ones.
We missed like.
Want to say some big ones? We missed the biggest one, in my opinion. Betty White.
Yeah. Dolly Parton.
Morgan Freeman. Dolly Parton. Let's see. Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Terry Crews.
Yep. Some crazy ones.
Yeah, some really good ones. Jackie Chan.
Robert Downey Jr.
I'd say probably Chris Evans at this point.
Probably Chris Evans. Probably Chris Hemsworth too.
Yeah, pretty crazy. That's a good draft.
Collins.
Phil Collins.
Yeah.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
That's right. It's the GOAT.
The GOAT. I didn't know the sound. Come on, man. It's too easy. That's LeBron.
Yeah.
I saw the original video the other day. I was like, what? So.
That's so funny.
What are we watching this week?
Your name's first.
I'll start off with I watched the Studio Ghibli Grogu short film. It was a short 2-minute video. I don't know. Like it was cool, I guess. I don't know. And you guys can all chime in for this, but I watched Home Alone tonight with Brighton, Kayla, and Jenna.
We both watched Home Alone together.
Yeah.
Not that much though, but it was on.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
He was
I was
doing
doing
homework. I was on TikTok, and Maddie and Lauren were making cookies and hot chocolate.
Nice.
Oh,
As they should.
yes.
Yeah.
um, and lastly, I didn't get to watch really any movies besides Home Alone, just because I've been watching Yellowstone. And I finished Yellowstone. All 4 seasons in about 2 weeks. And I watched the first episode of season 5 because I can't watch the second.
Why not?
I don't have Xfinity or any way to watch it.
What'd you watch the first one on?
Paramount Network. It was a free thing. You could watch the first one for free.
Uh,
What are you watching
Got
it on?
we went to a friend's house to watch it. So, but I know mom and dad have Fubo.
But I can't log
You
into
can't
that.
you can't watch it at the same time. But if it reruns, or if you can record on Fubo, I don't know if you can.
Yeah. So
Then you could do that. And his parents bought it on Amazon, the whole thing,
So you can probably
the whole
the
what?
whole season.
like the whole
5?
season.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so every time it comes out, like it'll be on there.
Oh,
It's the
wow.
day after. But
Well, yeah.
yeah, it'll be on there.
We could just all we could watch party it in
Yeah.
here. Granted, you guys might do watch parties still, but
Well, we'll miss some, so
yeah. Yeah, so I mean Yellowstone it's incredible. Like it's so good. Like decisions made and, characters, and I love Casey.
mhm.
He's a great character. It's weird how like the other girl thing and like the Indian thing that he did, I don't know, like
Yeah.
it's a little strange. Like it's fine. I just don't know why. And
Yep.
obviously it was the end of that season, or was that the beginning? No, that was the beginning of season 5. Oh, I won't say that, but just I don't know, like the the character development of all the characters is so good.
Mm.
Obviously, you had I talked to you, Micah, about it, but Lloyd, the 2 episodes,
Mhm.
I was like, "What are you doing, dude?" It was just dumb.
It's like the most random side plot ever.
It just didn't
Yeah.
need to
They
happen.
completely went against the character that they built for like 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
there's-
I told you in like season 2, he goes on like a 10-minute like monologue about how awful barrel racers are and to stay away from them.
And then
How they're just stupid girls with chihuahuas and little dogs, and they're just,
yeah,
hoes. And then he goes after barrel racer half his age to the point where he throws a knife at a
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
like
Like what?
that's
It's weird.
Like after that whole tangent, and like on top of the fact that like they made him supposed to be like one of the most like traditional loyal cowboys, like
Right. I thought they were gonna kill him too.
I really thought they were
yeah.
too.
I was like, whoa. But I mean, also Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy, right?
Mhm.
He's great. His
Mhm.
new girl's way better than the old girl.
Oh yeah.
I know,
And
I told you.
she rocked her ish, bro. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, dude. And they're making a sideshow about him, correct?
Yeah.
Like continuing his story.
They're gonna make a 4-6's show.
Yeah,
That's sick.
that'll be cool. Because I really like him. He's great. But I
Yeah, he's
love Rip.
awesome.
I love Rip. I love Jono, Casey. I mean, they're just. I don't know how I feel about Jamie. Like,
I hate him.
I don't hate him. Okay, his character sucks, but the actor does a really good job.
Yes, yes.
That's true. They're all good actors.
They're all great
Which
actors.
is pretty random, but
Yeah, Beth is the worst. Completely and utterly the worst.
the worst character, yeah. The
Like
whole
she
way
adds
through.
certain
She's so
things,
annoying.
but like I hate her. She's just I don't know, man.
She's annoying the whole time.
But no, the show's great. Like
She's doing fine in season 2 though, which is weird.
in season 2 or 5.
5, whatever.
Yeah, she's fine. She's just got this weird thing with Jamie that's just like annoying.
Mhm.
I'm like, I don't like him either, but like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it makes sense
It does make sense. It does.
because like
I
he's
actually
kind of the whole.
I have something we could talk about for the first episode
Yeah.
of season 5.
Yeah.
So spoilers. Remember her conversation with Rip, and please tell me if this was episode 2. Anything I say. Did you see the flashback with Rip and Beth when they were younger?
Yes, that was episode 1.
Yeah. So I made this connection, and they didn't say it, and I'm wondering if you guys think the same thing or you guys thought this, which was when she was freaking out and she's like apologizing for being so terrible to him.
Hmm.
The dude, the other cowboy that she
Yeah.
proved the point, that's the dude who got her pregnant, and that's the reason she got an abortion, and that's the reason that she can't have kids. Was to teach Rip a lesson.
It
Basically,
wasn't from
to
Rip.
basically get at Rip. She
Slept with him.
F the dude in the back of her car, got pregnant, therefore had to get the abortion.
I thought she had to get
And
the
then-
abortion earlier on.
It was that age. Like
I
that
thought
was
it was younger, but I don't know.
I thought it was because of Rip too, but
That's what I thought.
well, that's what they inferred, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, that part's sad.
I don't know. That's what I feel like that makes sense, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
Because otherwise, it's like I don't really think that she'd be that upset about the years of them being apart, which was the premise of the conversation.
yeah, I don't know.
Like so much
Yeah.
time, and then he was like, "It's like she's like, I took so much from us," and he's like, "It's like you didn't take anything." He's like, "Or we don't need whatever you took," and he's like, she was like, "Well, this we needed."
Yeah.
That to me, that can only really be like kids.
Mhm.
Also, why didn't freaking what's her name? Who's Casey married to? What's her name? Monica.
Monica.
Why didn't she let Tate drive?
That's what everyone was. We were screaming at the freaking TV, dude. It's like, yeah, the
He's
kid's
an
young,
idiot.
but he
dude.
100% can drive.
She's so stupid.
She's the
because
I
they
hate
lost
her.
the baby,
I hate her
right?
so much.
Yeah.
She's annoying.
When-
I like what he did, like leaving and moving out and stuff. But I also loved when he was constantly there.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Me too.
he's a good
That's
husband.
all I've wanted. Yeah, he is a good husband. That's all I've wanted the whole stinking show, though, was just everyone to be on the ranch.
and
Mhm.
doing things.
I hate that he has like his own house and all the time, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like
mean,
the
it's
beginning,
cool,
I
but-
hated going back and forth to his place on the res.
Yeah.
I hated those
Yeah. The beginning is like
portions of the
Monica's
show where they were
annoying.
there.
Monica's annoying.
She's
She
so
is
annoying.
so annoying.
I like Tate. He's funny.
He's
Mhm.
great.
He's a great kid. And the new orphan boy,
Mm-hmm.
the new Rip,
Mhm.
is good too.
He's got better. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
gonna be. I think he's gonna be a bigger character this season.
How long do you think the show will go for?
I mean, I haven't heard any new news, but the last news I've heard is that this was the last season, but I haven't seen anything about it being this, the series finale season,
Yeah.
which I feel like they would promote.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
the last thing I had heard when I was watching it was that when I finished it or whatever, this season 5 was the last season.
Oh, interesting. It's very
So
good.
I don't know how that'll go. I mean, they just announced what 19, whatever, 1913.
Yeah.
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 Because you can only have so many seasons of people trying to steal the land.
Well, yeah, you can only have so many seasons of just
Cre-
slipping by.
And
Yeah.
creating new bad guys and killing them.
And basically creating new insurmountable issues that they
Like
somehow
they're doing a good
surmount.
job. Like it doesn't feel.
Yeah, and it's been good so far. It's
Yeah.
just how long can you
How
do
long
it?
can you do it for it exactly? But yeah, that's what I watched this week. Finished the show, so that was a nice tangent. Micah or Jackson? What'd you watch?
Yeah. Home Alone we already talked about. I'm still watching Breaking Bad. Like 4 episodes into the last season, so I have 9 episodes left.
How many seasons are there?
5.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like 8. I was like, good gosh.
No, there's 5. They're like an hour-long episodes. Most of them are like 10 episodes seasons, 11 maybe, and then the last one's like 13.
Yeah.
So good.
So it's pretty long, but
Right.
I haven't been like all through it.
Right, yeah.
Just like I have been more recently. I probably watched 3 seasons in the past week and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
And I'll probably finish in the next couple days.
And then Jackson, you've been watching this show.
Yeah, Home Alone. And then before I actually started Game of Thrones, I tried Siri picked Rings of Power for me. I tried it the first episode. It's not something to really watch like at night before bed. Like that's what I do. That's when I watch TV.
Yeah.
So I tried that. I'm like, you just need to be paying so much attention. Like I feel like it's something that I'll just need to watch
For sure.
some other time.
Yeah.
But Game of Thrones, 3 episodes in. They're long episodes. It's good so far. Have either of you guys seen it?
I just know it's wild.
It's on my list.
It's weird. Like it's good. Like
I've heard it's weird, so
there's
with
I
everything.
feel like the character buildup is going to be really good. Like right now, I don't like it. Just has a bunch of random people, but like you're starting now on the 3rd episode to get like a little bit more knowledgeable of who these people are and
Right.
like their role in everything. But yeah, it's definitely really weird, but it's good so far.
Makes sense.
That's cool.
Makes sense. All right. Movie moments.
Elemental trailer or teaser trailer. It's basically Pixar's newest If Blank Had Feelings, and this one is If the Elements Had Feelings. It's not a lot of plot.
Forbidden love.
Yeah, it's just
water and fire.
looks cool. Looks good animation. I don't know what to think. It looks enjoyable, I guess.
There's not much.
Yeah, so this should be fun. Okay. Hollywood Reporter. They ranked all the Marvel movies. Okay?
I saw this.
Every single Marvel movie. And I am just gonna go through them all and say
Go through the
not every single one, but like I'm gonna go through them and say what they're at and get your guys' thoughts. So right now we're in some bad movies like Daredevil, Punisher, like not good movies.
What's 70?
That Man Thing
Man Thing?
came out in like 2005. Let's see. 53 is Morbius. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man 2 at 47. I'm trying to get to the good stuff. Incredible Hulk is at 40. Black Widow 39. All right, here's a good one. At number
Endgame.
36, Endgame. Avengers Endgame at 30.
No.
Yeah.
One of the craziest superhero movies ever.
Do you know what they think? Do you want to know what they think's better than Endgame?
What's 35?
The first Thor movie.
No.
Eternals.
No.
Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder.
No shot.
At 32. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's a kicker. At 31. Avengers Infinity War.
The best Marvel movie
Ever
ever made. And
actually like Logan.
Lowest it can go is 3.
Lowest. I would agree. It's top 3. Then you got Shang-Chi. You got the Wolverine movie. Iron Man 2 is apparently better than Infinity War and Endgame.
Iron Man 2 is probably one of the worst.
X-Men Days of Future Past, which is a great movie.
That's a great movie.
27.
Should be higher on it. Like
should be top 15 probably.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok at 25.
Terrible.
Spider-Man No Way Home at 24.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness at 23.
That should be lower.
Deadpool at 21.
I think that's
Deadpool
pretty fair.
is
so
at
good.
21. Deadpool's like one of the best made superhero movies.
So good.
It's like perfect. It's literally perfect for what it is.
Guardians of the Galaxy's at 19.
Yeah, that's terrible. But Deadpool singing that movie embodies exactly what it should be.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you
it
know
has
what?
the perfect cast of it, like no one else could play that.
You know what they think is better than Deadpool, Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homecoming, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. You want to know what they think is better at number 15? The 15th best Marvel movie. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay.
I'm so curious.
Nah, my
one.
favorite's number 7.
Okay. Number
I'm
14
so
is Captain America Civil War. One of the best.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would say the best Marvel movie ever made at number 13 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. One or
Best
two.
movie.
One or
That's-
it's incredible.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a perfect movie.
It's a perfect movie.
It is good, but I honestly don't even know if I have a top 3, or maybe not even top 5. Like I like it.
Okay. Logan.
I've never seen Logan actually.
Literally the perfect Wolverine movie. It is probably its top 5 best comic book movie ever. It's the 12.
I'll put it on the list.
But Ant-Man's better. Oh gosh. Doctor Strange at 10. Original X-Men at 9. X-Men 2 at 3. Okay, Jackson. You want to know what they think the 7th best Marvel movie is?
Mm-hmm.
My favorite movie ever.
Great. I mean, talk about just
Talk about a perfect movie.
perfect movie. Captain Marvel. At number 7. That's better than Logan, Avengers Infinity War.
47, baby.
47. 77. Like
77. Not even on this list, dude.
the Winter Soldier they have at 5. That's respectable.
That is respectable. That's
They got the
only one that's been valid.
original Iron Man at 4. I
Okay.
don't
That's
agree.
valid.
I respect it.
I love the original Iron Man.
They have
It's not top 5, but that's valid. So
They got the original Black Panther at 3. I don't agree, but I respect.
I don't have that at 3, but I have it top 10.
Yeah,
probably same.
And Spider-Man 2 is number 2, and number 1 is the original Avengers movie. Which like I respect, but it's not the best Marvel movie. Like it's
original Avengers is.
They must have been on something crazy.
Yeah,
they had to have been, dude.
Yeah,
or they just haven't seen any. They haven't seen any of the movies, and they're just like placing them on a list. Like,
no, they're just like, oh look, I'm trying to be different. Like,
no, they're just like, hey Siri, where should I put Captain Marvel? Siri says 7. Like,
hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 70. 46. Avengers Endgame. That's what they did.
That's exactly what they did.
A couple news things, and then we can talk about the movie. Joseph Quinn, who plays Eddie Munson in Stranger Things, joins Lupita Nyong'o, who is Nakia in Black Panther. They are starring in A Quiet Place Day 1.
I still need to watch the second.
Oh, it's good.
One.
I'm so excited that they're in this movie.
That's a good cast.
It's a great cast, and I'm guessing John Krasinski will be in it too.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I love John Krasinski.
That's a great.
That was a sleeper on Lovable.
Oh yes,
True. That is true.
Dwight Schrute.
Don't you mean Rainfall?
Yeah.
Extreme Winter Thunderstorm Hurricane Wilson.
Oh, it's so good.
No, just Dwight Schrute.
Dwight Schrute, exactly. Oh, that's my escape key.
He deleted the whole podcast.
No, I did not. Thankfully.
Hopefully.
No, we're still cooking. We're still cooking. Jenna Ortega. She's rumored to star in Daredevil Born Again as White Tiger. She's
cool.
Good actress. But I also heard, I didn't forgot to put this on here, that they might cancel the Spider-Man animated series.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was excited for it, but it's whatever. And then James Gunn revealed that him and Peter Safran will reveal the future plans of DC to Warner Brothers Discovery within the next 2 months. So hopefully we get some direction. But
all right, movie of the week.
yeah.
10 things I hate about you.
At number 10,
But most of all, I hate that I don't hate you at all. I knew it. She walked up. I was like, "Oh, 10 things I hate about you." I was like, "I wonder how this is gonna go."
It's the part of the. They said the thing. They said the title.
They said the thing.
What do you guys think?
It's good.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was a good rom com.
I don't think it was a
Yeah.
rom com. If I want to be, that's my hot take of that movie.
What do you think it is? A drama?
Just a romance movie. It was a
Okay.
fun romance movie, but I don't think
Yeah.
there was really. I honestly couldn't tell you, like, funny characters.
Well,
Like,
Heath
it was
Ledger's
just
character
fun.
was
But he
enjoyable.
was fun. He just
Yeah.
wasn't funny. He wasn't funny. They weren't
Yeah.
cracking jokes.
He's so good looking.
He is so good looking. It was funny when they're. I said this to Maddie. I was thinking they were like the chick. Oh, she prefers pretty guys, and he was like, and that's when he said, you know, oh, am I not a pretty guy? I was like, this dude is one of the most pretty guys I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Literally, like such a pretty
I'd marry
guy.
him.
Yeah.
So have you seen the trend like stopping the video when I'd leave my wife or girlfriend for this person?
Yeah.
Literally, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
No, like the movie was good.
I
though.
liked it. I liked it
Yeah.
a lot.
It was fun. It makes me miss him.
It does. Yeah, me too. I think
'Cause
he could have been probably one of the best
He was great.
actors of
Mhm.
our lifetime,
Yeah, like
which is sad.
yeah, it's really
Yeah.
sad because he's, I mean, a legend.
But
Yeah, it was corny a little bit, but like it was fun.
there's definitely some corny and some obvious plot like movement
It
stuff.
felt like a top tier Disney movie.
I thought it was like 4.5 stars. That's how you it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it was, obviously.
Yes.
I think it was probably in terms of rom coms, probably one of the best I've
Yeah, I would
ever
agree.
seen. Up there with like The Proposal
And like The Big Sick.
yeah, The Big Sick.
Which
It is that kind of quality movie,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it was very good. It's surprising because it came out in 1999.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
you could tell.
Mhm.
But
It was cool seeing the school because I've been there.
what school is it?
It's what is it called? Something Academy.
Yeah.
It's in Seattle.
Okay, that's what I
In
thought.
Tacoma. I played basketball tournament there.
It's
So we were there
literally
for like 4 days straight.
it's
I've
Ella's
been there
favorite
too.
movie, and she went there and she like cried because she was so excited. So she was very happy that I was watching 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, it's Stadium High School.
Stadium
Yeah,
High
I've been there too.
Yeah,
It's a really nice school. So,
it is a really nice school.
but like, yeah, no, the movie
It was cool seeing it.
I knew it was gonna be good. I didn't expect it to be as good as I thought, like as it was. So
I've wanted to see it for a while, so
yeah, it's
I
been
was
on my
glad we
list.
watched it.
There's a lot to watch. Are you guys gonna watch Strange World?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about when.
Despite its first openly gay teenager.
Yep.
Yeah, Elijah.
Strange World.
Elijah's
It's a Disney movie.
Disney movie, animated movie.
Animation.
I haven't heard
Comes
about
out in November, right? Or not
Thanksgiving.
November.
Thanksgiving.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Obviously,
We
November.
are in November.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like force it though. I'll wait till cheap Tuesday, like $5 movie tickets.
Or you could go while you're in Texas. I guess you can't.
They're not gonna see it.
That's true. That sucks. Which is fair. Like I'm not saying he should see it, but Dad won't see it because probably won't want to. Mom maybe would watch it.
I don't.
Do you think?
I think Mom will watch it. I feel like he still should watch it.
Yeah.
I get that it's wrong, but at the end of the day, like
Yeah.
we're adults. It's like you would watch something that was made for adults that had that. I get it's a problem because it's made for kids, but
Yeah.
that shouldn't like that's not gonna stop me as an adult. I already see that stuff, so
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
and I don't have to agree with everything I watch.
Yep.
I can be like, oh, I don't agree, but doesn't
I'll just wait
change.
till it's free.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine. So I'll either see it on a $5 Tuesday or
Once you guys move back here, you gotta get the Regal Movie Pass with
wait.
me
Yeah.
if you ever move back here.
I will.
Mike has got a
I
good
will.
chance. Jackson, do you think you'll be back here too?
Everybody in Lauren's family has moved from wherever they were to Washington, so they are all here.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Every single one of them. Yep.
You're screwed.
Everyone in
And-
Maddie's family has moved from nowhere.
Yeah. I have cousins. I've like 3 cousins, and they're in Coeur d'Alene. So like we're not like
Yeah,
my
you're.
grandparents are here, my family's here. I'm
Yeah, you got no reason to go anywhere else.
Washington. Yeah.
Hey, at least we could do a podcast sitting in the same room sometime.
Yeah.
Be sick.
We'll blow up and then we'll have like a
studio.
warehouse.
Studio,
Yeah.
A warehouse. That'd be
Dude,
sick.
yeah,
Well,
we're gonna have
that's-
to make
that's warehouses
we're
are
gonna have to
better.
make merch, and like it's gonna be a big thing. So
It is.
warehouse is probably the best option.
Yeah.
Bro,
We're gonna create our own org called Chicken the Duck.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys hear about
I mean-
the FTX stuff? FTX is a crypto company. Like stole
Mhm.
billions of owner stole billions of dollars from the company, and now they're bankrupt.
Holy.
Wild, like crazy. I don't
That
know.
is
I don't.
crazy.
I don't know all the details, but like he's like, yeah, he's gonna go to prison for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
He like built up this huge company. Like TSM was like partnered with him. They were FTX TSM. And yeah,
Wow.
crazy stuff.
That is
That's
crazy.
wild.
Yep. So
Well, thanks for listening. Well, how much time is that?
hour 52.
Holy crap. That didn't feel that long.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Whoever's here, I guess. Life's tough. Get a helmet.